That's right. I'm live. That's right. Okay, yeah. Send something out first. Copy. Yeah, that's right. People say they're going to be here. See if they're going to be. Fell asleep. It's now 8 West time. Yeah, that's right. I'm here. Person that's supposed to be here should be here. You want me to send out the link? Yeah, that's right. Share. And a post first. Live. Or yeah, I don't know how confident I am in tonight's guest showing up. So I say live interview or show on the thing I put out on the community. Could be a live interview. Could be just a show. Could be a combination. I don't know. Should have asked this person. How many times are you going to ask someone to confirm that they are available and they are happy to be here? Said, oh. Okay. Swoops, that's you?
Yep.
So you're the only person I sent the thing to.
Yes, indeed.
All right. It's cool. All right. I still have to pass this out, so let me go to my. Sending the link out to Discord. It's a little bit of work of that. So we'll get this started up in 2 minutes, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Other shows.
Bro, you sound like a Marvel villain. Deepest voice ever. Yeah, I'm just sending it out, you know. I'm
just sending it out to Discords. Like the Discord featuring your friend the Snake.
Ultimate Snake himself.
His Discord, so you know. You want him to be here, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, so to get him here, gotta send it out. Yeah.
Bro, I feel naked. I don't have a hat, dude. You have a hat on. It's so nice and whatnot. About to go caddy for some fucking hat at.
Sorry, man. Some hats are overrated.
That is true. That hat is not overrated. That hat is rated completely correctly.
Right. I wish I could change my hair. I can't. You can.
I can. I am versatile with the hairstyles. That's definitely true.
Yeah. I don't know why somebody in your position, I saw good hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do people straighten their hair? Burn it. Go for all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was born with straight hair, but if I had the choice, right, not straight hair, and then I'd have to straighten it, but no, not doing that, man. Looks too painful.
It does. I mean, It is. Yeah, I get it. I do get it.
What?
So I do get it, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, I've seen non-white people with straight hair. I'm like, why did they do that? I don't get it. I think I like straight hair. Wish I wasn't born. I wish I had curly hair or something like that.
Yeah, one of my homies is like, he's also a white man. He has the most curly hair I've ever seen on a Caucasian person, and it's almost absurd. And I'm like, what is going on here? And he's always like, right. And literally, he gets the most love I've ever seen on his hair from like girls all the time. They're like, oh yeah, oh my god, I love your hair and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm almost jealous.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I already put this there. Was that the last show? No, that's probably the last show as a date. Yeah, that's right. Okay. We have Mr. Original Wiggers. You know Cliff, right?
No, not very.
He's been on the With Apologies. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let me find my questions.
Learned about With Apologies. I've known the Snake
You've
Man.
been on With Apologies.
Maybe
known Cliff was in that night. He's Focus CDS.
Mm-hmm. No, it was fucking Focus and I think freaking who else joined?
You know Cliff. That's Cliff right there.
That's Cliff Focus.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I didn't hear the name.
I came up with questions for a friend of a Bella and the Snake. So that would be these questions. Okay. Do you have any crazy Bella and the Snake stories? Start with right there. I didn't put a number on these questions so they can be asked in any order. It doesn't have to be the first question.
I remember something specifically super hilarious to the girl that he was messing with at the time, and then me laughing about it and me being like just way too drunk on Everclear and literally throwing up all over it, throwing up Taco Bell all over his floor everywhere. Get out! It's just get out, and he's just yelling at me for like 30 minutes, and that's one of the stories that I have of him.
That is a funny and crazy story. Okay, what were you like in high school? What clique were you with, and did you know the Snake back then, or did you meet after high school?
He was an older Snake, so I had a little bit of respect for him simply because until I actually figured out that he was the Snake that he is, you know. But fucking other than that, yeah, I was like, I rolled with the funny guys. I was like a funny guy, you know, in high school. Real. Okay.
So did you do a lot of this in high school?
I did a lot of that. I did a lot of
That's
that.
What happens to the funny guys usually.
Yeah, you know, they ended up smoking weed, and then, you know, half the time they're not as funny as they would be if they were not smoking weed.
Right, and hang out with a skateboarder who is known as a Snake now. That's right.
I did indeed.
Do you skateboard?
Yeah, I do indeed. I have for, I want to say, 12 years. Okay,
that was a different question, but I figured it's related to this conversation, so I bring it right in there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you ever? Who's your favorite pro skater ever?
My favorite pro skater is Cody McIntyre, but that's only because he does the trick that I want to see. He does back bigs, and it's like,
I've heard of that person. So
yeah, and he has.
I haven't heard of everybody. I mean, some people they stand out, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And they're heard of. Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you think of the new superhero movies like Doctor Strange? No spoilers on that, but Spider-Man, the Eternals, Batman, all that.
I mean, me personally, I like shit, so I'll watch the Eternals. But the Eternals is not very good in my opinion when it comes to the comparison to the rest of the movies. Not even close.
I liked it. I didn't really compare it because it was something I've never seen before. Mm-hmm. I always liked it.
Are you a person who, you know, is into the comics and all the rest of the stories before that, you know, of the Eternals and all that bullshit?
I might get into it. I liked the movie.
Me knowing all the shit beforehand, I'm like, this is all right. It's not nearly as good as like Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is really good. It really sticks to the fucking script. But then there's a whole lot of other shit that just goes off of you. Like, you've seen Iron Fist? Where's my dad? Where's my dad? That fucking Iron Fist.
I have not seen Iron Fist. I need to.
It was on Netflix. Now it's on Disney Plus because they fucking monopoly the whole fucking Marvel gang. They're like, it's ours.
All right. Okay. What do you think of? Who do you think will get canceled next?
Hopefully, Bella.
What? Who?
Who will get canceled next? It's a mystery, dude. It's like, who knew Will Smith would get canceled? Who knew he would be the next guy to get canceled? Like, come on.
Okay. Do you have a favorite musician, artist, band?
Michael Jackson. If I had to say musician, it's Michael Jackson. If it's band, it's Sabbath.
Sabbath.
Yeah. I'm a Sabbath guy, all day.
Okay. What about favorite concerts that you've been to? Or moments listening to music with friends, or both?
I'd say my favorite concert I went to.
Yes.
Damn. I'd say it was I don't even know what I was very high. I was very high. And I didn't know what was going on beforehand. And I ended up at a concert that ended up being probably never heard of him, but Currency, the rapper Currency's concert. And they were throwing out fucking eighths of weed. And I was like, and I got an eighth of weed. And I was like,
I saw a hardcore band once open up for Murphy's Law. I don't remember the name of the band, but they were throwing out joints.
Yeah, see.
At the beginning of their show. So
was it like a venue, a closed venue, so it was all smoky in the inside, everybody's smoking and shit?
No, but people were smoking in the bathroom thereafter. Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
So Barnaby Jones. Did you ever see Sabbath?
I have not seen Sabbath. No.
You really can't now. You should have before. Tony Iommi got cancer. So to see Sabbath, and Dio already died.
Damn.
So to see Sabbath, you might get lucky. Ozzy busts out some Sabbath, and that's about it for Sabbath. If he's still touring.
He's old as shit now, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you could have seen him over the last 10 plus years.
I've been fucking dadding it. I've been dadding it the last 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, and they had Heaven and Hell like 10 plus years ago, but Dio went at some point. And that's one aspect of the band. Okay.
I was like 17, 10 years ago. 17.
Wow. You're young.
Yeah, all kind of.
But what was your first concert? What age?
My first concert was at 16, but it was that concert that I'm talking about. It was that exact concert that I was speaking on. It was the first concert I ever.
You see, you could have seen Sabbath thereafter.
Yeah, but I'm a piece of shit,
They play they played Ozfest all the time.
Yeah, see, I'm a piece of shit. And really, to be completely honest, I didn't even really get into Sabbath, like, for real, until, like, I was, like, 19.
Oh, you see, man, I was listening to Sabbath at, like, 10, 11, man.
You got to realize I'm also a black person. So literally, I was...
I do realize that, but, there's always a few black dudes and ladies at Van Halen shows. I've been to Van Halen. I wasn't surprised when I saw non-white people. I'm like, that makes sense because I always heard about that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a myth or anything.
I was small. I was a wee lad. I was a wee lad. I can't even. I was a wee lad.
Yeah, it wasn't that legendary Sabbath shows, but yeah. I'm just saying, Sabbath doesn't care what the person that likes their music looks like. If you're able to attend their shows, you attend their shows.
That's at least beautiful, you know. Like that's a beautiful sentiment for sure.
Yes. Okay. Okay. What is your favorite war?
My favorite war would probably be you know, it's either fucking obviously it's the fucking 300 fucking shit versus fucking Xerxes and goddamn some fucking.
They turned that into a comic book. I think it's called 300.
Is there a comic? There's a. I don't even fucking know. I only seen the movie and I've heard it and I've read.
Yeah, the movie's based on a comic book. Frank Miller is the writer. He also wrote, way back in the day, he wrote Daredevil. He went on to write Sin City.
Mm-hmm. I know about a little bit about Frank Miller. I don't know.
And he wrote 300. 300. I have the complete graphic novel. Mine falling apart, or I bring it out here. But it's a good graphic novel. I read it.
Yeah, I need to read that myself. I like that war, and then all of it.
I read it after I saw the movie, and I'm like, I want a deeper picture into this movie because the movie's amazing. So I read the thing.
Yeah, very true. You
can find it at bookstores. That's where I found it. You can find it at comic shops, maybe. It's a good graphic novel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you get high, so you already offered that. Have you ever done anything like shrooms or acid? Yeah.
Yes, very much so. I fucking love acid. I mean, everybody that I always talk to is like, bro, fucking shrooms is natural, shrooms. Okay. I'm like, bro, I like acid, bro.
You didn't have to put your full name.
My full name?
Yeah, it says, well, is that not your name?
Trenton James, yes.
You didn't have to put that, but not a lot of people are watching. Just telling you for future date on the internet, you shouldn't put your name. Mr. Snake is here.
Oh, he's here?
You missed it. He told a very funny story about you because I asked for crazy stories of the snake, and he belted one right out. Right. Okay. What do you think of the economy?
Bro, it's like, oh, bro, don't even. Just, there should be regulation on fucking housing and everything else. The economy is never going to be good ever if they don't fucking ever put regulations on these shits. Everybody's always going to be behind. The industry is always going to add more money to the prices of everything, always. You know?
Just shut my mouth, that's all. No big deal. Okay. All right. What was your favorite show? Well, that's interesting take on the economy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What was your favorite show growing up? What was your favorite TV show growing up?
My favorite show growing up is still One Piece.
I don't think I know that. many Cheers, Cosby Show. I don't watch the Cosby Show for obvious reasons now. I still listen to his albums. I mean, the guy had good stand-up. Mm-hmm. You ever watch, have you ever heard of We Need to Talk About Cosby? Showtime show. I guess you know Showtime.
I have not. I need to damn near see that. We need to talk about the Cosby Show.
It's on Showtime. He talks with Cosby's victims. He also talks about his innovative career. I mean, I Spy opened up the world of black stuntmen, pioneer stuff. Mm-hmm. And, the whole thing with, what's that? Fat Albert and all that. Right, yeah. And that was huge.
Yeah.
You can't take that away from the man, but yet also he's kind of a monster.
He kind of day raped. I mean, he kind of stuck some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
He used the queen image to rape women, which isn't good, but this is what the man did. And there's a show now that talked about that.
I need to see that. I didn't need to see that. I'm like
I have Showtime. That's why I got to see it. It's the guy from CNN with the big afro, W. Kamau Bell. Mm-hmm. When I saw that he was running this, I'm like, that's not surprising. I knew the guy would be going on the big things. Now he's on Showtime. That's right.
Showtime talking about Cosby. Talking about how much of a monster Cosby.
And he was like the only comic on CNN. I'm like, CNN is hiring stand-up comics to do stories now? Wait, what?
For real, like.
Yeah.
You must have been impressive. Impressive, bro.
Yes, you missed it. We talked about 300. The Aztecs versus, who were they versing? The Spartans. Spartans and Aztecs. It's a big old war. Hey, what's up, Gregster? All right. Okay. Are you a collector of anything, including vinyl and other things?
Okay, so I was a collector of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Don't even. I love Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was a collector of them, but I lost the binder, and ever since then I have not been collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I was a collector of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's the only thing I can say I collected.
I don't know what that is. Is that like
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro? Come on. That's so nice.
Yes, but not technically. Actually, I think I interviewed Jay King once. Jay King is also black. Remember that, Bella and the Snake? So you are wrong. And not the first black person. Isn't Sim black? Yes. So she was the first quote unquote black person I interviewed. So this is the third, so you're wrong. So I interviewed that porn star guy till he said that I was racist because he's being a dick. I kicked him off the show. And he claimed racism, which was wrong. He's just being an ass. That's why I kicked him off the show. You want to be an ass. This ain't the place for that to happen. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're wrong. This is about the fourth black person, third black man overall.
I was in Bellin.
So you're wrong.
I was in Bellin.
Okay, well, 11%. So, okay. All right, then. Third. There you go. Third. All right. I don't know percentages.
All
right.
The whole equations and shit, dude. It's too much.
Okay. All right. All right. What is your favorite movie ever or top 5?
Coming to America. And then after Coming to America, Austin Powers Gold member. And then after Austin Powers Gold member, shit, dude.
I've seen all those. Did you like part 2 of Coming to America? They did make a sequel.
It was cool. It wasn't as good as part 1, but it was cool.
Right. I agree. I found it enjoyable and funny and was not as good as 1. Nothing's going to beat 1. 1 is the best.
Dude, you've seen Bad Boys. I think Bad Boys 2 is better than Bad Boys 1.
I agree with that. I didn't see 3 yet. I don't know if I want to see 3. No. I haven't heard good things about 3.
It's not worth your time. It's not even close. But
oh wow.
For 1 and 2, against 1 and 2, it's definitely 2. 2 is just shitting on 1. In my opinion.
Right. Okay. Do you have the rest of the top 5? You gave 2 of them.
Okay, I know Coming to America. And then Harry Potter 4. And this is why. Because
I didn't see any of the Harry Potters. I'm like, I have to watch all these movies and read all these books? No.
Fuck the books. They have all the finer details, bro. Fuck the books. Just watch the movies. But
then I have to watch all the movies. It's too many movies to watch.
Bro, they're good movies. 4 is when the whimsy ends. 4 is when the whimsy ends. The 1 through 3, they're still.
I'm not big into book nerd stuff and the movies that go on with it. Sorry, I'm not really into that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's understandable. But if I was to say that's like number 3, number 4 of Harry Potter, and then fucking number 4 would probably be the 5 Venoms. Fucking, it's a Kung Fu.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, have you seen it?
I've heard about it. I haven't seen it.
5 Venoms.
Not every movie grabs my interest.
Understandable. Also, and Drunken Master by Jackie Chan when he was super young. The Drunken. Master.
I saw that. That's a good movie. I like it.
My 5th favorite movie. And there you go.
Okay. All right. Those are all fine choices. Well, Bella and I read a lot of comic books, and I might read 2 or 3 real books a year. I'm not going to read 7. I like Metallica albums, things like that. Okay, what do you think of Metallica?
I would love to say that I have an opinion on Metallica, but I have not heard enough Metallica songs to have a good opinion on Metallica. Do I love Master of Puppets? Yeah, but who doesn't love Master of Puppets? You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
so you like the song Master of Puppets. We're not talking about the album, the song, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the song, not the album. Just the
Okay,
song.
okay. What about Enter Sandman? I mean, it's
Yeah,
popular.
Sandman is good too. Yeah, I like Master of Puppets more, but definitely, yeah, it's definitely a good song for sure.
What about One? One was the first Metallica song I heard.
I have not heard one. That's the thing. I'm not very versatile when it comes to the fucking Metallica fucking
It had a video.
discography.
It did make a video for One.
Yes, yeah, I need to look more further. I know more about Sabbath than I do about fucking Metallica for sure.
All right, it's fine. We can drop the subject for this moment. Pick it up on another day.
I can't come to somebody who's a real Metallica fan. I can't. I don't have enough knowledge. I can't.
It's all right, man. I asked you one question about them. Okay, on another subject but related. What do you think about death rock?
It depends on who's. You know, it depends. Most of the time, I'm fond of it if it's a good song. You know, if it's good. You know, but then some.
Well, that would be death metal and things related to like what's related to death metal? Grindcore. Grindcore is made up of death metal, hardcore, and other things like that.
See, if I was more knowledgeable, I'd have a better opinion. But I'm not too knowledgeable. I'm like, I have like set like 4 or 5 bands.
Thank you. Okay, and let's see. All right, so we'll put a pin in that one. Okay. What do you think of the last president?
What, Trumper?
Yeah, Trump.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Get more hilarious.
That's an unusual take on him. All right. What about the current president, Joe Biden?
He's sleepy. He's sleepy, and he looks like he was in a movie for squinty eyes.
Okay. What age did you lose your virginity?
19.
All right, beat me out. I was more in my 20s, but
yeah, no, 19, bro.
19 is a good age. It's not too early. It's right on the cusp of somebody going, "You don't fucking big Sue, man. You're gonna be a loser." Yeah. It's kind of like right before that, right?
Yeah. Right before that. Right before, bro. I'm still a teenager, but
yeah,
right, you know.
So in college, all right then.
Yes.
So you went to college, right?
Yeah, some college. I didn't finish.
Okay, it's fine. I got some college too, so I can't be like, well, you know what? You should be fully educated. No.
Well, you know what? Go back and get the rest of it, you piece of shit.
No, I'm not saying that, man. I am in the same level you are. So some at college, so I can't rock. Can't.
Fucking application says, do you have college? Some bachelor's degree? Some college, bro.
I can't wreck and go, you should have gone all the way. I didn't. So, all right, good enough. Okay, what was the first record, CD, download, piece of music you approached yourself and said, I need to have this? And oh, so hold on.
Meteor.
Hold on, I missed that piece of music that you need to have yourself. So what was it?
Meteora, Linkin Park.
Was that?
That's their album that has, like, I forgot what the fucking cover is. It's like a dude, like a silhouette of a dude, is like a fucking damn near wings and shit. Meteora. It has like no listening and fucking
What genre?
Who's that again?
What genre?
It's alt rock, I guess.
Okay. First thing I went out and brought myself was "Please Please Me" by them, Fab Four.
Please me.
It's a long time ago. That was I was 7, so I needed to have this, or I was 8, something like that. Okay. Who do you think is the funniest person ever?
Funniest person ever, dude. That's a hard one, actually. Damn, that's actually that's a hard question, bro. Bellin? No, never. No, it's bullshit. It's not Bellin. It's not Bellin. Fucking.
That is Bellin. Bellin is Ian Ellis LLC.
The,
And I wanted to thank Mr. Bellin for recommending the British guy that reviews things to review my channel. Thank you. Yes. All right. And I want to say that this is sponsored by Tech Mo. He's a guy from Periscope and Twitter that gave me a donation, helping pay for my lunch tomorrow when I buy a new phone. That's right. He gave me a $15 donation. I tell him I gave him shout outs. I was going to do a shout out on my space, but nobody showed up. People have to show up for people to hear the shout out. So I will share this right now to Twitter, and he will know that he has a shout out. Right. Because this program is brought to you by him.
He'll be very pleased.
That's what's brought to you by this week. So if you want to get a shout out in here or when I do an after show or in a future Twitter broadcast, you can get a shout out. That's what it is. I'm going to send him the tape right now and go, I shouted you out.
Your blazer right now, sir.
What?
I'm trying to see what the shirt is underneath your blazer. I need to see.
It's Murphy's Law.
Ah, okay.
It's a shark. Because they were on a boat.
What
it's a shirt from a boat.
Guys gonna match? You're a real matcher, huh?
Okay, so let's see where this Tecmo guy is. Trying to find people on here.
Yeah, it's like dinosaur. The dinosaur, bro.
I'll just look for him to run. Oh, there's no T in there.
What's your favorite movie?
All time, probably Pulp Fiction.
Ah, okay, that's a good choice.
I like Raging Bull too.
Okay. Are you a Tarantino fan all through? Like Hateful
Yeah, pretty much. Eddie Murphy films. I like Bowfinger.
Yeah. Bowfinger. That's also a good ass choice, bro.
What?
Bowfinger. Fucking Steve Martin shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think Bowfinger is a result of. I think it's Steve Martin saying, "What if I wasn't like what's the union they sign into? The actors. What if I wasn't a SAG member, Screen Actor Guild, and I was just a guy with I wanted to be a director and I have no money.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I just got, and how would I go about it? I think that's what Bowfinger is. He'd find the hottest action star in the world. Right. Right. And maybe this is how the other side of Hollywood runs. This could be it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? My therapist is here. It's not a big surprise that he's up. I know he's retired. He might be up and stuff. Okay.
Fucking Bowfinger. I haven't seen Bowfinger in so long. I literally got Bowfinger in a set of 3 movies. It was Bowfinger, Life, and
I watch that movie all the time. I love that film. I would easily put in my top 10.
Fucking damn, I have to been hell long since I've seen Bowfinger, dude.
Okay, now this is the right person. Okay, and their name is Tecmo. Same thing. All right. Thank you for the donation. And no, that's the wrong link. Oh, that is the right link. Or why did it put twice? I don't know. Okay, there it is. I'm going to say I gave them a shout out.
I'm cracking another voodoo. Imperial.
What are you drinking?
Imperial Voodoos.
Is that alcohol?
Yeah, it's an IPA.
Okay. Why won't me type now? I fucking hate that. And then it brings them up. Okay.
Remember to wash your fucking can tops, so you're gonna get fucking rat poisoning from rats scurrying across the top of your goddamn.
I don't have any rats.
You never heard that shit? The dude who died from fucking getting rat poisoning from the top of his fucking can or some shit like that?
All right.
I live by that. I live off of that.
Okay. Okay. Oh, what did you think of the controversy happening after Michael Jackson's death? The guy wrote a book that he is gay. You think that's true?
It was a weird man. He was a weird man. I don't know. He was a weird man, so I would not put it past him. At the same time, it's like, come on, have you seen the original Michael Jackson compared to fucking the last time you've seen Michael Jackson? He looks like a white woman, an old white woman. He was a straight brown, big-nosed man. Then he looks like a white woman. I feel like he has some real shit going on. He probably was on some weird shit, bro.
Yeah.
Get them there, guarantee it.
It's hello there, kitties. It's Bella and the Snake's friend, so it's Ian Ellis LLC's friend. Right. So it is. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. What music was playing in your house growing up? That's right.
Dude, 112, fucking Genuine. Goddamn, what else was my mom always fucking playing? Goddamn Usher and shit like that, bro. It was just that shit, bro.
I'm not a fan of Mr. Usher.
Mr. Usher, bro.
I've listened to samples of his entire catalog because I used to be in a day program for soft skills thing, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. It's called the Wild Program. All right. And the guy running our group liked Usher, and I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. And I'm like, no. It's like, okay, funk is very dancey, right? Yeah. And then post-disco era stuff, when we're grinding up to stuff like Usher, right? I think the R&B was getting too dancey again, and not in a good way. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, it depends. There's some Usher songs that are just classics, and there's some Usher songs where you're like, I'm personally like, nah, I don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
I mean, maybe if it played on the radio, I'd have to see what was on the radio. Maybe I'd listen to it, but I listen to samples of the entire catalog, and I ain't with it. Nothing against him.
Understandable, you know what I'm saying? It's understandable. There are some things when it comes to Usher specifically, that there's like, R. Kelly and guys like that along those lines.
Yeah. I'm not gonna play that game, Bella and the Snake. You see what he's saying?
Is he trying the provocation? Is that the guy? He's the guy, right, for the nonsense.
All right. Okay, what is your favorite decade for music? Like, there is a certain favorite one. Like, if you picked a station, like, I could listen to the station. Or if you like there's an app, if you have an Apple, where you can make a radio station based on like Spotify, and other people can listen to it. You have to pick a decade, and you're like, that's like my favorite decade for music. What decade would that be?
You know what? I would have probably said the 80s before, but right now, I'd say now. I'm a real fan of all the fucking hype, dancey, fucking.
I'm not. I stand with the 60s.
The 60s?
The 60s, they had, they had the Beatles, they had Motown, they had, sure, for some people, like your people, it wasn't a good time, but I'm talking about just music. Not the times, just music. Because they had Charles Manson back in them days and shit. So for some people, it wasn't a good time for anybody, right? Because they had people, like if Charles Manson didn't like you, he'd send his followers out to kill you. Right. And like, I'm glad I wasn't hanging out with that guy.
Bro, was Jim Jones in the 60s?
What?
was Jim Jones in the 60s and his whole fucking crusade and everybody killing themselves in the goddamn
I don't know, but if it was, then. But the music was amazing.
I wouldn't be able to tell you from research purposes. I wouldn't be able to tell you like which guys are from the 60s and what was coming from the 60s specifically. So I couldn't have.
Marvin Gaye is definitely from the 60s.
I like now, like I like all the fucking, like a lot of people don't like okay, I'm sorry. They don't like people now.
I don't like Justin Bieber, so I am not for now.
But I'm not too fond of Justin Bieber either, bro. Fuck Bieber.
But you see, there was a guy in the 60s. They called him Leif Gary. He was Leif Garrett. He had like one hit. And then years later, you find him with track lines on him. But you know what? He was better looking than Justin Bieber. I can say that. In his day, I can say Leif Garrett definitely was. He had like long fucking hair and shit. And he looked like he could be a model almost.
I've never seen him. I have to see him. I have to see him to make a good opinion, Otherwise, I'm like,
yeah. Cass, I was talking about black people. It wasn't the best time in the 60s, but but that was the time. But the music was great. They at least two guys that realized, like, white people ain't gonna let us record nothing. We'll form our own label, and that was Motown. Motown is great. I love Motown. Motown sound is influential and it's amazing. We're glad those two guys went forth and said, "Let's do our own thing."
Mm-hmm.
And they Motown still influences the world.
Almost all the music that comes out nowadays still has some type of influence from them, for sure. For Motown.
Same thing with having a great effect on the world still are the Beatles and the British Invasion and the thing the band did was like Americana. So Americana and Motown and the British Invasion are still affecting the world. That's all from the 60s. So
these fucking guys talking about it in the USSR. It's like,
was 1978. So Jim Jones was not in the 60s, the 70s.
Oh, he was in the 70s. Yeah, I don't fucking know, bro. If I was a history buff, bro, I'd be like my fucking mother, and I'm not a history buff.
Americana has all kinds of different artists now. Back then, it was kind of like the band and people that liked to cover Bob Dylan. That was what Americana kind of essentially was. But you can include early stuff like 50s rock in there and stuff like Pete Seeger, I'd say, and other things. They're kind of all part of the Americana sound, influencing of it, including like Crossroad Blues. I would include that in the Americana sound. Yeah.
See, look, I am not a knowledgeable individual. I fucking don't even know. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't even fucking know.
Okay, you said that you know Bam Margera, right?
Yeah, Bam a little bit.
Okay, you got any crazy Bam stories?
Dude, no, I'm not fucking belling. I don't got no Bam stories. I know about Bam very extensively. Fucking Bam and Chad Muska for some odd reason I know very much about, but it's like, other than that, I've never met those guys.
Have you ever, so you've never met Bam?
No, fuck no.
Okay. All right.
I wish.
Okay. Okay. Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
No, I don't know who Ian Ellis is at all. I'm sorry.
You've been on With Apologies. He is the host. Wow.
Oh, dude, I didn't even know I literally known Bellin forever. I don't fucking even know what the Apologies is. I was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, bro, go on my podcast. I'm like, all right, cool. Fucking come on there. He's like, Ian Ellis. I don't know who the hell Ian Ellis is.
Hey, what's up, Sushi we got somebody from Periscope. Wow, that's huge. All right, but Twitter. All right. Well, Ian Ellis is the host of the show you've been on, With Apologies.
He was only there for like 2 seconds, then he left. I was like,
yeah, that's true. maybe get there at the beginning of the show. They have 2 shows left. This Sunday, which is Ian's birthday, will be 40 and White, Failed at Life, and then the final episode. And then I will have a roast that I'm starting to write jokes for. The rule about my roast will be, if you are have one joke about you, please stay in the crowd. If you got 2 jokes about you, come on up and roast me, or wait an hour and then everybody can roast me regardless of how many jokes were about you. That's going to be the rule. And then we're going to scoff at things like, oh, that joke that Unbleached came up and did. Oh, it's horrible. We could scoff at things afterwards. Right. Okay. Did you know that Ian that you met for 1 second was on Kill Tony twice?
I did not know that even a little bit. I didn't. Zero information about Ian Ellis, bro. Zero. So I did not know until Ellen told me. Oh, this is Ian Ellis, bro. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, cool.
Okay. Did you also? Oh, Mr. Richie Rich is here. What's up, Rich?
Hey, Richie Rich, do you have vaults of cash? I need some.
No, he's a Periscope person. Okay. Did you know that Ian Ellis was on the Real Ass podcast with Louis J. Gomez? Yeah.
I knew. When I say I had zero knowledge of Ian Ellis, that name has never been brought to me until fucking goddamn villain, bro. I swear to God. Never heard of him in any sense of the form, any way, any source of media, anywhere, YouTube.
Well, you should know that. Let's say you're watching Bellan's channel, right? You hear a guy yelling at us. That's Ian. Probably Ian. It could be Bellan also. Could be a few other people, but most likely it's a guy from Chicago wearing big old glasses. There's a stand-up comedian
yelling at people.
Okay. Do you think Will Smith is a beta male?
Beta! Powerful beta! Bro, a rich and famous, beautiful beta. It's terrible. Why are you slapping this man because your wife gave you a side eye, you fucking sucker? Like, I want to.
So you're saying he's a beta?
I'll uppercut Will Smith with the full power of my entire being. I fucking hate the bullshit he's on right now, bro. Stop. He's a beta, 100% beta.
Oh. So you were with the rest of us in the 80 percentile. Let's see, I think, YouTube agreed, beta. Twitter was decisive, did not think he's a beta. Well, Twitter isn't right about everything.
Fuck Twitter, bro. I don't fucking fuck you guys. Beta male. He's a beta male, bro. Beta.
That's just a poll. On the street poll puts him a beta 80%, and they are correct.
He's a fucking beta. For real, 100%.
Well, Richie, the way we say around here, you got uppercase the whole word. Beta. That's how.
Angry, powerful.
The stupid mouse is not letting me get to my questions. Okay. Escape this. Okay. Keep that sound. All right.
Fucking uppercut instead of saying Shiryuki, I'm saying beta into the sky. Fucking Hadouken beta.
Maybe I have questions. All right. Did you ever see Mr. Jackson, since he was your favorite artist?
I've never seen Mr. Jackson, bro. Never one child man.
Well, he died before your time, man.
Yeah, he really did. I wish I was older. At the same time, I don't. But I do.
Yeah, do you have another favorite artist? I didn't get to see my favorite artist of all time because it's a jazz musician. He died a long time ago. It's Coltrane.
Yeah, see, look, you fucking guy dies before you can go see him. You're like, fuck, I'm a grown person now. I can go see him.
It's all right. I'm sure I could find people playing Coltrane music if I went to Blue Note or something. Mm-hmm. I got to see the Duke Ellington Orchestra. Pretty good. They were always in the top 5 when it came to jazz. Mm-hmm. I got to see Brubeck. He was way up there too. Great pianist.
I'm not very familiar with jazz. My mom listens to hella jazz. I heard it when I was a kid and shit like that. And I'm not very familiar with the artists or anything when it comes to jazz.
My parents had a vastly huge jazz collection, so I'm pretty avert with it. I'm starting to make my own collection. 30 or 40% of the time when I'm looking at the rock records, I will peel over to the jazz and select that instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, have you watched the new show Gutfield?
I have not.
Gutfeld.
I have not.
It's on Fox News. Various different people. Had that wrestler Cyrus on for a few episodes.
Gutfeld. I've never even heard.
Yeah. Well, if you watch the guy, right,
Mm-hmm.
on other shows, he'll talk politics and he'll give his conservative, like Trumpster view, right? On Gutfield, his show, it's a mix of pop culture and actual comedy, and they don't go to like right biased. They'll joke about the left, but they'll have to make fun of the right a little also.
Mm-hmm. But they're right biased all like overall.
Yeah, well, a lot of but they have actors and stuff on there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Your Gutfeld, I need to damn check it out just because
It's on Fox News, 11 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Fox. I'm like
it's funny.
Like the most avoiding news guy ever. Yeah, avoiding the news. I avoid it at all costs. I only get my information through memes. I'm a meme man.
Okay, a question from the crowd. What's your favorite serial killer?
My favorite serial killer?
Yeah.
Fucking, it's John Wayne Gacy. He's a sick fuck, bro. Why are you dressing up like the clown and then killing kids? You're a piece of shit, dude.
He's not my favorite. I can agree that he's a piece of shit. My favorite is the first known serial killer, Jack the Ripper, never caught.
Oh, yeah, he never got caught carving up precisionally cutting off bitches' skin and shit. Like, he's a sick bastard, bro.
Yeah, he definitely is, and I don't condone what he did, but that's what makes him more interesting. They caught John Wayne Casey.
They didn't caught Jack.
No, they caught him. John Wayne Casey went to jail.
No, I know, John.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, John Wayne Casey is interesting. There's now the tapes of John Wayne Casey, which I have to watch, right?
Mm.
But they have the tapes because they caught him. There's going to be stories about Jack the Ripper till the end of time.
Bro, he's been influenced in multiple animes that I've seen, literally, where he's like, they're like Jack the Ripper and shit like that.
That's why he's my favorite. I also have a second favorite, Zodiac. They still didn't catch the Zodiac either.
So your favorites are the guys who never got fucking caught.
Right, because their stories will go on till the end of time.
You always.
I also like John Wayne Casey. He would be a third favorite.
I mean, there's him, and then there's like, I like the fucking cop guys who are just sick with it, like like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, like fucking fingers in his fridge and shit, dicks frozen in his fridge, and fucking necrophilia, fucking temples in his goddamn closet and shit. You're like, what the? How did it take you guys this long to find this guy? His fucking apartment probably smelled like death. Like, how the fuck did you guys take so long to find this guy? Like, there's a dude who ran away from it.
You mentioned your favorite war. Did you know about the American Hardcore War?
I did not.
Okay, I'd say the frustrated youth that wouldn't accept that punk was kind of ending. They went to war over it. So there's a great book. If you don't like to read and you're like, well, I don't have time to read that book, you can find a documentary of the book on DVD only.
Mm.
If you know somebody with a DVD player, you may. I don't know.
I have a PS4, so it works the same.
Okay, then you could then find somebody with a copy. That might be harder than anything.
Or
nothing you can really rent. I own a copy, but my copy isn't that great. Somebody brought it for me. So I liked the movie. I saw it in the theater when it premiered in New York City.
Are you in New York?
What?
Are you from New York? Are you in New York?
No, I'm from New York State.
Oh, okay.
I'm sort of near the city.
Okay.
I watch stuff based on bands. I don't know what you're talking about, Bella and the Snake. I watch stuff based on bands all the time. Don't know what you're talking about. No, I clickbaited the title. Yeah, that's right. Didn't get a lot of people in here. Right. Who? Because it's like, who will Brendan Schaub sue next? What do you think of the controversy going around Brendan Schaub suing YouTuber Uniqueness Entertainment?
If I had an opinion, I'd give it to you.
Okay, you have no opinion on this.
Zero opinion.
Okay, did you? Well, back on the subject of America Hardcore, that's where all the indie rock came from.
Mm-hmm. Well, random ass fucking indie rock that we get nowadays and all that shit.
No, I'm saying like classic indie rock, like Husker Du. They're the first indie rock. They were the hardcore band to get played, the first one to get played on college radio, and that's the beginning of indie rock.
Husker Du.
Right there, right there. True. Husker Du is kind of noisy, and you would probably not like the song Diane that much like I do, but their opus, Zen Arcade, I could say that some of the songs like aren't that great, like Pride and all that on that album, but it's a concept album. Mm-hmm. Zen Arcade was up there on the same chart with Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen in the mid 80s. Yeah.
I gotta remember so I can fucking go this shit later. Okay.
You see, I worked on these questions over a day or so, Mr. Snake. I've like, I can't just ask the same questions. I should come up with some new questions, ask those, and get some more insight on this person because, you know, I haven't done an interview in like a long fucking time, and I'm like, I gotta do it right, man. My next interview
was my favorite fucking body spray or something like that. It's like it's gonna be black.
No, I'm saying my next interview will be exclusively not talking this week, talking to Misfits this week. There will be mainly Misfits questions because I'm interviewing a Misfits super fan that I follow his channel. I asked if I can interview him. So I don't know when that's going to be. We're in the middle of talks and emails about it. So it could be this month. It could be next month. It will be soon. Can't predict when it's going to be. I can't set a date yet. So that's coming up soon. Variety shows coming up a week from Saturday. This Saturday, I will have the news. And a couple Sundays from now, I'll have the news also. And I'll have the news a week from Saturday. Or I'll do 2 shows in one night, probably. Yeah. Right. Instead of doing a show Saturday nights once With Apologies ends, I will be doing karaoke at a local bar. Yeah. That'll be awesome.
You're doing fucking karaoke now, bro. I've been imagining vividly my visit to Japan and me doing karaoke with Japanese bitches that are in love with me. I will make this happen. You don't understand. I will. You dinosaur. You need to know. Okay. I'll be in Japan karaokeing with fat-titted Japanese.
Growing up, what was your childhood like?
I moved around a fuck ton. I lived in Japan. I lived in Italy. I lived in fucking Virginia and Florida and fucking California. Okay. That's where I was born. In fucking Texas and hella other fucking random.
Was your dad in the army or something?
My mom is in the Navy.
Okay. All right. Yep. Because
the Navy.
Well, all right, that makes sense because people that are in the armed services move around everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere, bro.
And Morrison's father was in the Navy, I believe.
It's the reason why I love Japanese bitches. Don't listen. I love Japanese bitches.
That's my TV. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I missed what you said right there. Bro, I had to go mute my TV.
Damn, I almost totally forgot. Bro, like literally lost my mind. The fuck was I saying? What was I saying, Ken?
About moving around and all that?
Fucking, I was moving around hella. I lived in fucking Japan for hella long, but I love Japanese women because fucking I was in Japan for hella long and they were always, like literally every time I have any interaction with the Japanese women, it was always good. I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, kawaii, and hella shit like that. I used to love it, bro. loved it, and I was like, bro, I need to go back, bro, and I'm gonna go back for sure, 100%.
How long has it been since you've been in Japan?
20 years, almost. I'm 27, so I'd say it's been 18
So
years.
you were 7?
It's been 18 years since I was 9.
9.
When I got there when I was 7. I left when I was 9.
Okay.
The reason why I love One Piece because fucking that's the first anime I ever seen, and I was 8 years old.
I don't know, but all we got is David Walsh. He's kind of a ghost, but he just doesn't come around that much. Okay, I think I am out of storage. Every interview is usually about an hour. I'm out of questions.
Now you gotta ask random questions, bro. What's your favorite band's style?
What's your favorite color? Let's go with that.
My favorite color is black, but that's not a good color because it's not a color. It's just the essence of color. My favorite actual color is probably dark green.
I like blue.
Is it blue or regular blue or like dark blue?
Any blue.
Is regular. Okay.
I'm colorblind, so I would even take a greenish blue, teal. I use that for an art.
That you colorblind?
Yeah.
What's that even like, bro?
Well, I can notice like bright blue, bright red. All of it comes in bright. When you get down to like, oh, that's a darker blue. Then I stop being able to tell. Like,
oh, okay.
I can't always tell orange and white, yellow apart. Things like that.
That's my other homie. I have another homie who is colorblind as well, and he's like terrible at explaining things. So I don't never know. I'm like, it's like, oh, bro, it's just weird. He always says it's weird, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't fucking know what that means, dude. I'm fucking like,
I've always been colorblind, Bella and the Snake. It just doesn't come up that much.
I'm real vibrant when the colors. I see all the fucking colors. It's forest green for me is the shit. Like I would fuck my car forest green.
That's cool.
You gotta make up random questions, bro. Fucking what's my favorite food? Fucking spaghetti, lasagna, or pizza.
All right.
Same thing.
Sure. I also like pizza a lot.
Spaghetti, lasagna, and pizza are all the same fucking thing. Bread and fucking sauce and cheese. It's all the same shit.
I also like steak sandwiches, even if they're not good for you. They taste so good, right?
I mean, is the steak sandwich not good for you? Okay, if you're always eating steak sandwiches, I get it. But it's like if you're eating steak sandwiches rarely or like sparingly, I feel like it's a good.
I'm going to try and have them less. I usually have one every week. I will try and have less steak sandwiches.
I feel like one a week. Okay, if you say like 5 a week or 3 a week, all right, bro. But you have one a week. That's a good amount, bro. One steak sandwich a week is good.
No, I usually have 1 or 2 a week. I should have less.
Dude, one steak sandwich a week is good, bro. I'm gonna say vouching for the steak. Red meat is good sometimes. What do you usually eat meat wise?
I have chicken sandwiches a lot also.
There you go. You're usually a white meat eater anyways. It's like you need to eat the white, but you also need the red meat for sure. So it's like steak sandwiches once a week. You know, I can see if you were fucking 300 pounds and fucking walking around.
I also have uncured ham that I need to eat before that goes bad.
We'll eat this fucking ham before it goes bad because it's like, you gonna waste ham? Are you gonna fucking waste fucking pork booties?
No.
Okay. Are you gonna waste? What? You can't waste pork booties, bro. Never.
Are you a sports fan?
I'm not. Skateboarding is all I'm a fan of. Fuck everything else, bro.
Did you ever see somebody like Tony Alva skate?
I've never seen Tony Alva skate, no. I mean, I've seen fucking bullshit ass stories about him skating and bullshit, but I've never seen actually Tony Alva skate, no.
I've seen the real thing. There was Orion Fest in Jersey, and this is 2012 before your phone had a really good camera, or even like let's say you had like the digital camera, right? Mm-hmm. Even the video fucking sucked on that thing.
Terrible as fuck. I had one. It was
fucking awful. So I couldn't take any videotape of it. Plus, I think my thing was all full at the time. So I still got to see it, you know.
With you going insane like you should be.
Yeah. And was he like 10 years ago? How old was he? Like, gotta be 50 something then?
For sure. Steve Caballero, fucking broken neck, old as fuck, you know?
But, you know, it's like, I'm sure if somebody like Hendrix got to turn old, he would still be good. Like, Page is still great.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Old or not, he's going to be fucking fantastic. He's playing a fucking guitar upside down and shit.
Yeah. So Alva was still, yeah.
He's still prime.
Still amazing. I still remember it. I don't remember, like, I would watch tapes at my friend because I hung out with a friend's house at lunchtime every day in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
At some point, right? And he would show us, this is my friend skateboarding. He'd be like some guy, and there's no point watching skateboarding that's so excited till that's Tony Alva. Wow. So.
Oh, it cuts out where my camera's dead, bro. I only got to get the fucking beginning of it, shit. Oh, man, fucking Tony. I seen him for like 2 seconds, bro. I seen him the whole time, but I didn't get the videotape it.
That's cool, man.
Fucking Tony Alva, bro. Yeah, I know. I wish that I got to see fucking Tony Alva getting, bro. Like,
since I'm out of questions, anybody from the audience, even a snake, can come up for a little bit.
Please, Bellin, please come with the fucking questions.
King is here. Jay King in the house.
Tell him to questions all day, bro. I'm fucking
Yeah. I don't know if Bella and the Snake comes up and we're chilling, it might end before 1. It may go on. The most amount of time it will go to is 1:30 if people are hanging out. Jay King. If they're not, then they're not.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
Yeah, I will only be here till then. At some point, I may get up and go smoke some more weed. Right.
All I'm saying is I'm liking your hat, bro. I'm feeling the hat the whole time, bro.
Thank you. I just had for years. What did you think of? I forgot to ask this question of the Mighty Mighty Bosstones breaking up. I can ask that question now. They broken up.
I didn't give too much of a fuck.
Okay.
Honestly,
that's some people are heartbroken from it, like myself. Well, I'm a little bit less now that I found another band to like a lot. Metallica, right? And right, and but you know, still, I think it's a loss of the industry and all that. There's still ska bands circulating, but it's like it's not the same. That's all. Well, nothing ever is the same again.
No, never. It's like I feel like when it comes to like especially like bands and stuff like that, like I was like super into any like bands or any type of rock or anything like that when I was like 14, 15, 16, you know, 17. And then fucking after that, I was like just in like, you know, fucking purgatory of shit. I was like, whatever, bro. And then in the
why not still be into all that music? Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Why not? But it's like I fucking in the recent years I've been like since I was skating and shit like that, I've always been into whatever hypes me up in skating, and what's been hyping me up in skating mostly nowadays is fucking it's like new age rock. I mean new age rap. Like even though I've never been like that dude, like Uzi Vert and all these guys who are like these new guys, Playboy Cardi and stuff like that. It hypes.
What about old school? You ever pop on some old school?
I will listen to Curtis Mayfield. I will listen to Stab It.
I meant old school hip hop.
Oh,
Curtis Mayfield is great.
Like that. I'll fuck with De La Soul and
I still listen to Curtis Mayfield. I've got some Curtis records. Yeah, the stuff from the early 70s is good.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that Negro.
Yeah, I want to get into when he's in the impressions, like his early work. I want to get into that. I haven't really delved that much into that, but I will get into that a little bit later. Hello, Mr. Snake.
What's going on, fellas? Enjoying the show.
At the beginning, I asked for some snake stories.
I don't do that. You must be new around here, Schmoops.
I am new around here. You know damn well I'm new around here.
I spend too much time. It's one thing if you're going to show your face every once in a while. I'm not going to be on YouTube for 6 hours every
Bro,
fucking 3 days with my fucking
Conquistador.
face
What's
on
your
my
problem,
couch.
bro? You look like a beautiful conquistador. You should be showing your face more.
I
You
literally
can't show just the face
It
with,
lowers
like,
the value, Trenton.
I'm just saying, you could put a hat on and some
the more they
shades.
want to see my face, the more value it has when I finally DM them. You know what I mean?
Bro,
You're
stop
giving away
the
all
long
the
term, you
goods.
piece of shit. Stop.
They didn't even know you had dreads. Now everyone
I think
knows you
Helen
had
was
dreads.
trying to
There's
get
no
in here,
secret.
and then Helen went away. I don't know.
Helen knows he's not allowed when
Are you not gonna? Okay, so first of
Helen's
all,
too racist to be on this stream.
First of all, Dylan, are you not gonna appreciate fucking Kenny's hat right now?
Oh, Kenny has so many hats. Kenny's hat game is actually insane.
That's a very nice hat. I don't care, bro. He looks like
And
Narwhal right
thank
now.
you for. I caught the thing you shared about the British guy. I like that guy.
Oh yeah, I was surprised how much he liked you, Kenny. I feel like we should get that guy in the Discord.
Some people would be like, his content is fucking horrible. Fuck him, right? Some people might say that.
He sounded like he had watched 5 hours of your live streams. He knew that you did cuppets. He knew you were into punk rock.
I now see who it is.
You.
It's the Helen. It's the man that doesn't answer his phone. Yeah,
Trenton James.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I am
talk
Trenton
to
James.
And call you the N-word.
Call me
Call your child.
Please do.
You should have never shown your face.
I will always
your
show
legal
my face.
government
Damn
name
you.
on here.
Damn you.
You're a guy that doesn't answer your phone, and then you ask, "Who is this? Show your picture."
Nah, I'm just kidding.
You know who
it was
is,
me.
right?
It was me,
Wait,
Helen. I'm not gonna.
Helen, is Kenny calling you on the regs, and you're ignoring him?
I don't know.
I call him, and he doesn't answer, and I go,
Kenny, you haven't tried to call me in fucking like.
No, I called you the other day, and I'm saying to the Google Voice, "Hello, douche."
The Google Voice. If you're getting the Google voicemail, I think that kind of tells you right there. It's maybe not a legitimate number.
Kenny, I 100%. You did used to call me all the time, and I would answer.
I called him, and then I get a text saying, "Who is this?" And I think it's.
Oh, what fucking? Hold on. What number did you call me from?
I believe Kenny would change his number 10 times and not tell you.
Yeah,
I never. I keep the same number, guy. I keep the same number.
Whoa, guy! Hey, I'm not your guy, pal. Whoa, that talk.
Now you're
okay. Snake. I keep the same number.
Someone's listening to Schmoops a little too much, calling people guys.
Kenny, if you did that, you used an area code that's in San Diego.
Dox's area code right now.
No. I use my same area code. I have the same area code I've always had. So no, you.
That's the last person I texted. Who's this? And they didn't reply. What are you talking about?
I did. I'll read you the whole thing without saying what number it is.
All right.
He said, "I'm done with you." He said, "I'm done with your shit." I
don't think you're calling me. And I think someone else you call them. They're just like, "Who is this?" Like, I don't think that was me.
Let's go to the messages here.
You show me.
Kenny,
I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to read it, you dick. It says your name is under Helen, and you never answer. Answer what?
Okay, because I'm all the way back to February. I don't have to leave a message.
But Kenny didn't even ask me what my favorite Chinese food is, bro.
Well, why didn't you ask me?
What is your favorite Chinese food?
My favorite Chinese food is probably orange chicken, even though it doesn't exist in China.
Damn, fucking culturally smart black guy over here.
I like
Kenny. You might have to tell your landlord that it wasn't you saying all this stuff today. We don't want you to get in trouble.
Boneless spare rib. Boneless spare rib.
Didn't ask me what my favorite bird is.
You don't answer
your phone.
your
say
phone.
it 3 times, like it's gonna appear.
So Helen, are you saying you never got a message about boneless spare ribs?
I literally have not got a message about boneless spare
so
ribs.
Kenny's just forming a bond.
Why don't you just contact your Discord 3 o'clock in the morning? Go wake up, dude.
That would be better. But you have my number, Kenny. You legit have my. I don't know how you lost it.
But no, this is better. He's forming a legitimate friendship with some random guy from San Diego. Like, I could see Kenny meeting up all the way to meeting up with this guy in person, and then that's.
I would never meet up with a stranger like that.
Kenny still thinks you right now. If you started acting like that was you, Kenny would think that was you right now.
I'm just kidding. Kenny, it is me. I was just playing along with the bit.
He's been a lie the entire time.
I knew
Kenny.
Go
it.
ahead.
I knew
Whenever
it
you
was
want,
good.
shoot me a text, give me a
And
call.
whenever I call the Google Voice, I now go, "Hello, my name is Sam Hill."
There's just some random guy. Kenny's trolling his voicemails doing Sam Hill references.
I Sam Hill J King all the time. That's right.
Now tell me, Bellin, do you remember me throwing up on your floor because I was too drunk and there was the taco? It was all bad, and you know what I mean.
That was the story at the top of the hour.
Where did he go? Where did you go, Bellin?
The minute you have the right question for Snake, he leaves.
He disappeared. Right. He disappeared. He's like, yeah, no.
Like a snake.
Ricky Kivitavi is in the fucking garden, and I don't need to get taken out right now. Now, Twinkle Toes, tell me, what is your favorite food?
I don't know the answer to this. Snake is here again.
Oh, he is. Hey.
See, this is why I don't like StreamYards. If I was trying to use my camera, this shit would fucking die every 4 minutes.
Now tell me, Bellin, do you remember when I was throwing up on your floor because I was eating the Taco Bell?
Which time?
Don't even tell me which time.
The second or the last time, 3 days ago.
The one time, bro. When fucking I was throwing
there
up.
There had to have been more than one time. Because I swear I remember at least 3 off the top of my head.
No, for sure it was 3 times. But fucking,
maybe it was someone else's floor and I was there.
The Everclear, and I was eating Taco Bell. I ate a Fritos burrito, and it was not good. And I threw up all of your shit. And you're like, bro, what the fuck?
I passed out shortly after that, J King.
It's always easy to get mad at someone when they're the one throwing up, but then when you're the one throwing up, you're like, guys, what's the big deal? Leave me alone. So I'm drunk.
I'm drunk, dude.
No, that was me at Grayson's birthday party a few years ago. We were skating all day and drinking beers, and then we went to his house to like have barbecue, and all his family was there. It was like 112 degrees outside, and so I just feel it. I'm like, I fucking have to throw up. Like I had like a heat stroke. And so I start throwing up on the side of Grayson's house, and his mom is just looking at me, and I'm 27 years old. I'm a grown man. I'm throwing up in my friend's backyard, and his mom is just judging me. Like, does he need a ride home? Is he okay? And I was like, I'm not even I had 4 beers over 12 hours.
Your friend is like, you see, Mom, I told you he was a snake.
Outside. And so to this day, I'm like afraid Grayson's mom thinks I'm like a fucking drug addict.
Which
I guess isn't far off the mark.
A drug addict snake. That's right.
Was that 2020, Bellin? Because if that was 2020, I left from that party before you got there.
I think it was. I stayed there all night, bro, because I was in the backyard throwing up. It was like 104 degrees until the sun went down. Like it was retarded all day. Like the hottest part of the day was when I was drinking beers and it was like 112 degrees outside.
Were there any bitches around?
Yeah. Answer me this question.
At the skate park? No, there was not.
Okay. At the party?
Yes, he was.
Oh, then it was.
Everybody was there.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure you were there, bro. Everybody was literally there.
Everybody was there, and then I left way early because I went to go fuck a bitch, dude.
Oh, all right.
I had to go put my meat inside of a woman, so I had to leave.
Hey. Helen's the one that's allowed to handle meat around here, all right?
I'm the only one.
That's the rule. That's our one rule.
Meat handling is...
I'm the only one with salami, packed salami here, all right?
So, hey, I might find women in the art world, so I might be packing salami somewhere.
Hey, Kenny, talk about your threesome that you had on New Year's.
Let's hear.
Okay, Kenny didn't have a threesome. He had 2 girls give him blowjobs in the same room, 10 minutes apart from each other.
Let's hear,
so,
Kenny.
Like, they tagged out like the dog and the fucking wolf, like in Acme in Looney Tunes. Like, morning. Just were passing each other in the hall.
Morning. Now, Kenny, you must tell us now.
He's told the story before. I just felt like
tell it again. I have not heard.
I don't want to talk about it. The 2 people that want to talk about are
we'll talk about it in Discord. I'm being a dick. We'll talk about it in Discord.
Where are you, Helen?
Oh, sorry, dude. I was selling Bibles. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to go smoke more weed. I'll be back.
Understandable.
Whoa, more weed. When Kenny gets stoned, he becomes like a completely different person. It's actually so funny. He can't. If
I've
Kenny
already
has
been
2
stoned.
beers, well, maybe that's where the good questions are coming from.
Now I wrote those questions down.
He wrote those before he was stoned.
Kenny,
all right, Bellin?
you actually did
Asshole.
really good questions. You did great questions today. I was so happy
Thank
it
you.
wasn't the same 10 questions that I've heard before.
No. It was a few of those questions blended in with other questions.
That's the way you do it, Kenny. You're 40 years old, still evolving. You know what I mean?
There's no
that's
way
right.
that Kenny's 40 years old. I will fucking max
He's
you
the
out.
oldest one out of all of us. Kenny's the
I'm
oldest one out of all of us.
45, so no you.
Dude,
Yeah,
Kenny, you're fucking lying. If you're 45 years old, you're a beautiful 45-year-old man, bro. Don't lie.
Kenny was a grown man when you were born. Like, he was an adult when you were in diapers. Like, he's a man. Like, Kenny is a 7-foot tall Frankenstein of a man.
Kenny, if you're 7 foot tall and 45 years old, I will fucking uppercut you because you're too young looking to be 45.
Yeah.
I was born in 77, so no you.
Oh my god,
Right. Kenny has
It's all the
higher
weed
chance.
smoke.
Bro, you were born in
chance to be my dad's friend.
77.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Kenny, you are 45. Oh my god, Kenny, there's no way.
I will
It's
uppercut
inconceivable,
you.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa! You're too tall for that. It's going to be
Kenny
a lower.
He said he's going to uppercut me.
Trent's like, the's no one born past
I'll
40
pick up
to
your
live
short ass
45.
and uppercut
Not in
you.
my
That's
communities.
Kenny,
Not that hangs out on YouTube and talks
Kenny,
about.
I don't.
vodka.
No. I know there are, but Kenny, I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't let these other fucking mean guys fool you, bro. You're a beautiful 45-year-old man, bro. No homo.
Thank you. Okay. I
think you two are like a dynamic duo. I think
right,
you
for
two
the next
should hang
5
out
minutes,
more.
5 to 10 minutes, it's the Bella and the Snake Show. I'll be back.
Whoa!
Bella
Hey,
looks
whoa!
like a
I just got
conquistador.
here. It's not my show. Wait,
Bella
whoa!
never
Okay, it's
conquistador.
it is the Trenton James Show for the next 5+ minutes.
Oh yeah, good.
Enjoy.
All right, now just.
All right, now I'm gonna ask questions myself. Billin,
All right, go ahead.
when is
Go
the
ahead.
last time that you ate a cheesy Frito burrito?
That's the worst question you could have asked. Probably years ago.
Dude,
Do they even still make those? They just brought back the Mexican pizzas, though. How stoked are you on the Mexican pizzas, though?
I am stoked on the Mexican pizzas. You know, because it's like you can never go wrong with the Mexican pizzas. But it's like if I don't go to Taco Bell and hear that Asian girl who's at the Taco Bell in my hometown with the squeaky voice,
Dude, stop it! Stop! Why are you doing this to me?
Shut up, no.
Stop! That's my wife. Why are you doing this?
If I don't hear her, then I don't think I want to be at Taco Bell.
Dude, why was her voice so high pitched like that?
I don't know, but
Why
it
was
was
it-
actually ridiculous.
Why was it the bad? Like, I needed that in my life. Like, I wanted to go. I was like, get back in line. Let's go through the drive-thru again, bro. Like, I want to hear her again.
We were all in line together, and we're all getting this shit, and you're like, bro, you're the only person. Everybody's like, whatever. You're the only person who's like, yo, let's go through again. Because she is.
Did you hear that bitch's voice?
Ever.
She sounded like fucking Betty Boop. I don't know what was up with that. I was into it.
Tell me, Helen, what did you eat in the last hour?
Oh,
Ooh, tell me what
you're gonna gain weight by listening to this story.
please.
Pepperoni,
Pepperoni? A pepperoni?
pepperoni,
Hey.
and then a 12-ounce Coke Zero can of Coke.
See,
Why
this
the
is
hell
why
are you
I
drinking
hate-
Coke Zero and not Coke Vanilla. Or
This is
fucking,
why I
Vanilla
hate
Coke?
him, Trenton, because he thinks he's
Why?
somehow doing himself a favor by drinking
I am.
Coke Zero instead of Coke. Like, that's his
I
way
am.
of working on himself. It's
Like,
so
I
fucking
am.
frustrating.
Like I literally am.
No, you'd be drinking water. I hate you so much.
I had Crystal Light today. I had almost a whole
I-
iron flask.
Do
Bro,
you
stop!
hear him?
Don't ever
Right.
Crystal
Do you hear
Light me. I know one
Don't
man.
ever
I know
crystallize
one
me.
man, and he is the fattest man I've ever known in my entire life, and he drinks Crystal Light, and he thinks that it is saving him.
Nah.
Yeah, I swear to God, bro, his name is Joseph, and he's the fattest guy I've ever met, and he fucking literally drinks Crystal Light. He's like, bro, I'm drinking Crystal Light. It's the same thing, water, bro.
I went to GameStop the other
It
day to
is.
buy a new controller for Halo, and there was such a fat guy at GameStop that he had a chair. Like, you usually don't walk into a store and there's a guy sitting on a chair. Like, that's not allowed. But he had to have a chair because that's how fucking fat he was. And he had a Diet Pepsi on the counter with them. And I was like, yeah, of course. I'm glad you're making real efforts. You're making gains, dude. You're really putting in the work.
What was he buying?
He worked there. He was the manager.
He worked. Even worse.
That's what I'm saying. He was sitting in a
And
chair.
you're telling me you
counter.
wouldn't have a chair chilling at GameStop? You're just jealous.
They wouldn't let me have a chair because
exactly.
I'm too
You're
skinny.
just jealous.
They would literally look at me and be like, "Go do some shit, bro. Like we need stuff. Like stuff needs to get done." That man is just there to run the register. Like if I needed some shit from the back, I was thinking, like, what if I needed him to go grab a console? Like, what if I wanted to buy an Xbox right now? Would I be here for 2 hours? Like, would he have to call in help to get him to? Like, I'm like, I could be like, dude, I worked at GameStop part-time in 2015. I can just go back there and grab it. Like, you want to call my manager? Like, it'll be faster if we do it this way.
Dylan, you've worked too many places, bro. You're like a guy.
I've literally worked 100 places, and I've quit every job I've ever had. I can't wait to quit the IRS job. I'm so excited. And they just gave me a $2,000 bonus today for out of nowhere. They just decided they were giving everyone in the company $2,000. So I was like, okay, the IRS ain't playing around. But that being said, I'm still going to walk the fuck out one day. As soon as I have had it up to here with talking to people on the phone, I'm just going to take my headset off and be like, well, that was enough of that. And I'm going to go do something else.
Bro,
and that's how I've lost every job I've ever had.
I don't think, Bellin, you've lost any job. I feel like every job
the only job I ever technically got fired from was from Zoomies. And that was because they tried to make me manager of a different store. And I said no. And then the security guards tried to sue me and get me kicked out of the mall because I was giving them shit for years. Like for actual years, I was trolling the security guards to the point where they were like, dude, he's not allowed here anymore. And apparently in Washington, you can just say that. You can just be like, no, we don't want him here, so he's not allowed in the mall. And the cops are like, oh, well, you got to leave. And so they tried to give me another store, and then they fired me when I said no.
Bro,
but besides that, I've never been fired from a job. I always walk out on a win.
I always forget you guys' Washington saga, bro. I always forget you guys' whole Washington.
You were supposed to be out there, but you were in fucking Georgia.
Supposed to be out there, but I was too busy with the fucking child and the goddamn mutant of a baby mama.
Well, that's not bad though. That's a good thing to be fucking around off on, But yeah, I mean, you had a full invite to Seattle. You were just busy doing shit.
I was just busy. Yeah, everybody told me they're like, yeah, bro, Seattle, bro, and then fucking, bro, I wanted to go to Seattle so bad till you guys are out there.
You would have been too much though. You would have been one person too much in our house. Like we already had 4 people sleeping in the living room, and then Frog was sleeping in my room. Like it was already too much. But that's because the roommate we were staying with out there was a complete goober. None of this matters. This is not interesting to anyone. But
I was gonna say, was it Doggy? Was it Brian or whatever his name is?
No, that would be so. It would have been better if it was him. If it was Brian, it would have been way better. You know, he hasn't talked to me since you guys fucking threatened to beat him up for being an awkward white guy at the old apartments. One of you did. One of you 7 guys for sure.
What the fuck?
Because he was spooked. Bro, he legit had me walk.
Whoa! Hey! Don't say that word.
All right. Yeah, dude, that dude was tripping.
Helen,
bro.
What are you eating?
He won't. He never stops doing that. He never stops doing that.
What did you say, Helen?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know the best thing about it is.
At least it's the best cereal.
I got Cocoa Puffs too.
You're eating.
I really want Kenny to come back and talk to you, bro, so I can go fucking buy my blunt wraps.
I can't have milk. I'm lactose intolerant. I'll have gas.
Wow, why don't you just get some fucking almond milk, fucking silk, bro?
That's gay.
Is it though? Because if
he literally almond milk is better than regular milk, but he would never know because the idea that it could be healthy disgusts him.
One second. Hold up, because I'm gonna bust out my fucking almond breeze, you bastard. Almond breeze.
I don't even know
what that is. I'm messing my bed. I'm getting crumbs.
So you're eating dry Cinnamon Toast Crunch out of the box right now?
Fire though.
On my bed, yeah. Laying down.
You know, I've never been able to eat dry cereal, and
really. That's the only way I eat it.
Ew, yucky. I'll eat it with almond milk first before I fucking eat it dry.
I'll eat cereal dry, but not often. And it's also like I used to do a hella much when I was a kid. That and fucking Top Ramen dry, hella tough.
Dude, I saw this fucking
Did you see
Instagram post one time,
orange juice?
and Caitlyn Jenner eats cereal with water. She pours water in the bowl and eats the cereal. I just
Bro,
wanted everyone to know.
I was shooty-yuking Caitlyn Jenner for even being Caitlyn Jenner, bro. Quit doing it.
Did you
Quit
see Minute
doing
Maid? Minute Maid made their own cereal. That
Did
you're
they?
supposed to put orange juice. Yeah, you're supposed to pour orange juice in it. And it's made for it.
What
Who's-
kind of
Yeah, it's
cereal
like
is it?
SEO or CEO of fucking
Oh.
Minute Maid, I'll spin kick him in his face, bro. No, that's
Dude.
not okay.
They're really not breaking any stereotypes of black people not being violent.
No, I'm very violent, dude.
That's actually, I don't
I'm
think
very
that's a
violent.
stereotype that people want to break. I think people are
I'm
very
ready to
enthusiastic
break
about that.
stereotype.
Well, adults in human society. God, it's all over my stomach, dude. This shit doesn't come off. What the fuck?
I'm very violent,
That's
Helen,
my belly.
and I'll tell you right now that if they made a cereal to put stuff inside the cereal except for milk or water, I'm gonna kick. It's not good. And where the fuck is Kenny?
Orange juice, dude. You don't like orange juice? I like orange juice.
orange juice. I'm not putting it in my goddamn cereal.
Just farted.
What flavor is the cereal? Like, what is it?
Cinnamon.
It can't be, because that would be disgusting.
Fucking my favorite cereal is. Wait, what's your favorite cereal? Fucking Bellin?
No, for orange juice specifically.
Oh.
It's like, what could you possibly put? Like, you'd have to have, your cereal would have to be made out of blueberries.
let me look it up.
What else could you
No, you.
There you are, Kenny.
I'm back.
Dude, there's no way you're 45, bro. I'm gonna find you.
Yes.
See your birth
Yes.
certificate.
Tropicana.
threaten
That's
you.
what it was. Tropicana Crunch.
No,
Cereal
I am
made for
45.
Dude, you're 45, then you're a really great 45, you know what I'm saying? They say black doesn't crack, but white also does not crack if you're the 45.
Yeah.
100%, dude.
It's because I don't have any kids. Kids kind of.
That is true, bro. The stress will really fucking make your face
Well,
look like.
but you don't know. In 10 years, that might be a stepfather or something. You don't know. Or find somebody that's really young that's impressed with me. I don't know.
That's beautiful that she's saying, I'll be a stepfather. Not a real.
Wait.
I'll be a stepfather. Fuck
Can
that
you
shit.
define really young for me real fast before we just move past that?
Like 30 something. I consider that young.
To me, those are MILFs.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, 30 something. Like a Bell M
Kenny,
right
we're
now.
not the same. I was not. I didn't exist, and you were at prom. It's okay. You don't have to be the same age as me.
So I'm saying that I wouldn't mind finding somebody your age right now in 10
Whoa,
years.
hey, can we? Oh, wait, whoa. It's a little aggressive. Let's take me out to dinner first or something.
I'm not dating you, douchebag. So no, you.
Okay, sorry. It was just the implication.
That's hilarious. I'm actually shocked still. Kid. I'm not shocked. I'm very shocked.
Every month I remember, like, oh yeah, Kenny's older than Ian is. Like, he's the oldest of us all.
Ian will be 45 and white and failed at life this Sunday. Yeah, that's right.
And he still goes out to punk rock shows. Like, we
Ian
all
still
have
goes out to
jobs
comedy
that are
clubs.
all trying to get our lives together. And Kenny's like, wait, when's the next Metallica show? Like, I'm going. Like, he's a real guy.
I am also trying to get my life together, so no, you.
I am fucking shocked, bro. I still am 100% shocked, bro. Kenny is 45, bro. I will fucking jump to the moon, over the moon, like I'm the fucking cow in the story, bro.
Well, what I don't like is that Kenny doesn't even like the music from his own era. He only likes things that came out before he was born. Like, if it was made the year after
music from my era, like things like Sublime are from my era, so no, you.
Whoa, hey, I never heard you mention
You like the
Sublime before in my life.
60s.
Whoa.
I like
You
Sublime.
like the 60s politics. That's what you like, Kenny.
I like the Sublime. You don't know all the things that I like, so boo you.
Boo you.
No, you were saying you really like the era of the 60s, the music, the culture around.
I also like
people.
my own music time period.
The lack of equal rights in general.
No, you.
Reserved
No, you.
No, you.
Back in the day, I never used to have to wait at the water fountain to get a drink.
No, you.
That's hilarious.
Back in the day of snakes. That's right.
Kenny, we already talked about this last week.
What?
Back in the day, thanks for
Adam and Eve were the first people on Earth. Adam, the first man, was deceived by Eve, a woman that was manipulated by a snake. But Kenny, no one has ever proved that snake was not once Adam. So how can you tell me it's not circular? Please explain. Give me 5
So
examples.
you're saying that
was Bellin.
you were a man and then you became a snake?
I mean, I don't think it goes in the other direction. It's not like kissing a frog.
Are you saying that Adam turned out to be a douchebag? That's why he turned into a snake?
Yeah.
No, you're looking at it with the wrong perspective. Adam was meant to be a snake all along. He was lying to himself to think that he was supposed to be a man. That's the whole moral of the Bible. This is what they don't teach you in Christian school.
I didn't go Christian school.
I did.
I know you went to soft skills. I swear to God, if that's your dick, Helen.
Bro, why is your toe so long?
That's his finger because Helen's a
Why is your
weirdo.
toe so long,
Helen, stop picking off your heel meat. Get out here.
It's not heel meat. It's a blister.
I'm confused as to why Helen's toe is
why are you
long.
showing us your blister? You are disgusting.
Sorry.
Please put that away.
Sorry, put it away.
It looks like a powerful toe, and I don't
Turn your camera off, you weirdo.
Okay, I'm sorry.
See, Helen is so gross. You want
Helen,
his camera off.
I think a lot of people miss you jumping on streams and doing jumping jacks naked with your dick out.
Kenny
I think
misses
people miss that.
No,
I think we need to bring that back. Can we bring that? I know that you're a manager of a national Bible chain store now, but can we please bring back you doing jumping jacks with your dick out on YouTube?
Is that Helen? Is that what you actually do, Helen?
Yeah, I travel.
Oh my God, Helen!
Helen
I don't know if
cocks
you're
and
talking about the
balls
Bibles or the
everybody
jumping
around
jacks.
the world.
Yeah,
Cock-a-balls
we're not
with-
surprised that the
Yeah,
we just assume he's talking about
the waving your
job
dick thing.
description.
He slipped right past that. It was you selling Bibles that he couldn't
dick-
believe.
It was the dick hurt around the world. It was the dick around the world.
And it really was though, Trent. What you don't understand
Hundreds
is
of clips,
Helen's
hundreds of
dick
people.
was a problem. Like there's people whose YouTube channels don't exist anymore because they just got fed up. They're like, I can't keep going live and seeing this dude's soft dick. Like it's killing.
Hold on, Helen got rid of my channel. No,
That's true.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna get that Helen.
And you are the beautiful menace, and I love it.
Now
I
at
just
least
told
start
Helen-
cutting your calluses with pocket knives again. That was fun. People were really entertained by that. I think you were really on the cusp of something new and groundbreaking, Helen. I feel like you just abandoned it. And in 3 years, there's going to be like a new Sam Hyde, and all he's going to be doing is self-mutilation and naked shit. And you're going to be like, damn, that could have been me.
Cock and balls,
But I
cock
work
and
at a
balls.
Bible store.
I'm Sam Hyde.
Cock and balls. What's up, man? Cock and balls, cock and balls.
You don't know how right you are.
No, I'm Sam Hyde. Cock and balls, cock and balls, cock and balls. And people will be going around as they're Sam Hyde, and they'll
They're
really
like cock
be
and balls.
doing
They're
that.
like, hey, say hi, cock and balls.
They'll be stealing your bit next, Helen.
People
have to
have
be the
stolen Helen's bit.
Helen, you
that
have
one
to get
English dude
ahead
did.
of the nonsense and be the cock and balls man, bro.
He was.
Okay,
He already was. He's graduated from that.
No,
Like,
you
he's like
gotta
an artiste.
continue to be the cock and
He-
balls man.
Helen,
Mr.
Helen
Snake
the
is
artist.
Reddit the place you find out who got canceled every week?
Helen is the person that is he's the artist formerly known as Cock and Balls.
Fucking-
Anyways, yeah, Reddit is you can find out all the liberal canceled SJW news from Reddit, but I don't
Lil
really
Dicky
go
did
there.
song on me.
I just go there for pretty much for Mersh news. That's the only reason I go to Reddit is to
I only
make fun
go
of
to
Mersh.
Reddit to see.
I will go Reddit and find out the cancel news each week and then present that because Hipstar won't do the show. Do it for like one day.
Well, you know, Kenny, that's actually what a bunch of really famous and popular YouTubers do is they find a subreddit or a couple subreddits with subjects that they think are interesting, and then they just go through all the top posts and make a video about each top post. That's what Kyle does, and he gets a ton of views because if something has 5,000 likes on Reddit, if you make a video about it, it'll get 50,000 views. It's just literally math. It's the metric system.
I
Bro,
will
stop
have to
messaging-
what Reddits
stop
do you
messaging
recommend?
to all of us.
I'm gonna get a new phone tomorrow, so it's gonna have lots of room for stuff like Reddit. So what Reddits do you recommend? Could you DM me?
Why?
Yeah.
I will hook you up. Kenny, you're already in the Mindset to Reddit, and that's really the only Reddit I go in. I don't
Okay,
go
so
anywhere
I will
else.
pay
I
more
don't even go to
attention.
the fun ones, like the fighter and the kid. Like I don't even go there because I don't want to become a part of a community, and I don't want to have to learn all their lingo and their catchphrases. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I will have to learn it for my stream.
You would get a lot of views, Kenny, if you just found one subreddit and just started trying to pander to them. They would love it. You can do it with literally any community.
I'm still appalled that Kenny is 45, bro. Right now,
That was me. That was me when I met Kenny. I was talking to Kenny for like a month, and I finally found out he was older than me, and I was like, "There's no fucking way.
There's
absolutely zero chance."
I've seen Kenny's face. Kenny is not old. He's not 45.
Kenny seems like a skinny guy that like got tall young, and he's like stuck in an awkward body. Like, bro, he doesn't look
Kenny
like an old
has been 27 for 30 years.
No, you.
he went straight from 1 to 17, and then he just aged gradually after that.
Exactly, bro. Where did Helen go?
Good night, Helen.
He does that sometimes. He's probably feeding his cat.
Mr. Ken Dinosaur is not 45. I will fucking Hadouken and Shoryuken both you fools until you realize that Kenny's not 45. I
am 45. You think he's pulling an elaborate gag on us? Is that what you're saying?
He's pulling it, bro. He's not 45.
I always hope that's what Kenny's
Then you find out, oh, I was only 25.
that would be the greatest bit ever pulled.
No, if I had to guess,
I know that you
if I had
to
guess how old Kenny was, I'd guess 100% that Kenny was 30 or 31. Nope. I have multiple homies who are 31 years old.
Schmoops, you gotta understand, I'm 30. Do you understand how old me and you are? I'm 30.
You're not even 30.
Yes, I am. I'm 30 in 2 weeks. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, you are really only 17 this whole time.
Yes, bro. My podcast ends and I turn 30. That's how the story arc of my life goes. It's poetic.
Okay, so the podcast is like what, 9 years old or 10 years old, and you were 20 when it started?
It started in 2013, so it's a 9-year-old podcast, and I was on like the 7th or 8th episode. So yeah, I've been there since pretty much the beginning. And
so
Schmoops was there.
When it started?
Schmoops was fucking bumming off of me living on my couch and shit every day, drinking beers in my living room. When I started doing when he didn't even know that I did that.
When he was chubby bellied.
That's true. That was when I was still like concentrating on filming, and I wasn't like super skating all the time. And then I just went through the awakening, and then I never was fat again.
Luscious hair. He was luscious hair. I'm telling you, luscious.
Stop it. No,
you shut your mouth. Luscious hair. Beautiful.
So this is the bell end of the hair.
Chubby bellin, bro.
Hair metal bellin.
Hair metal bellin, bro. He was
someone make a Photoshop.
And getting literally destroyed at fucking Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Okay, yeah. I'm getting destroyed at the game that you guys all play all the time, and I haven't played in 10 years. Yeah, of course I'm getting destroyed, you fucking assholes.
Did you actually like any of the hair metal bands when you had all this hair?
No, not at all.
Never.
Of course not.
My music taste starts at 2000 alt rock. Like that was my introduction to music.
Alt rock, man.
And then I had to work backwards from there.
All rock guys, bro. We're all rock, bro. We got to hear a little bit of rapping in the rock. We got to hear fuse it together. I become so numb.
It needs to be a little bit of everything.
Yes, that's true.
Needs to be meta, as the kids say.
I'll go to Kenny's house, float above it, fucking collect your man Kenny's house. Because Kenny's not 45.
I'm glad I finally have someone around here that I can have anime battle fantasies with.
Kenny, I'll fucking destroy your house until you show me a guy.
Oh my God.
Fucking birth certificate,
Kenny.
You're not 45, Kenny.
Kenny, can you please give us a tour of your house? I want to show. You need to see where Kenny lives. Kenny lives in such a fun place. It's actually ridiculous. They like took a bunch of shipping containers.
No, I'd have to
made a
pick up the
Jenga tower out of
microphone
them.
and all that. That's a
Oh
whole video.
yeah, that's right. Because you're in the sound booth now. They made a fucking Jenga tower of different shipping containers and turned each shipping container into an apartment. That's where Kenny lives.
No, I live in an actual apartment.
I'm sorry. It just looks like a shipping container.
It's a new building.
Kenny's from New York, and then fucking what's his name? Focus is from New York, and he
from the streets of New York.
And I was making fun of Focus the whole time I talked to him.
I don't even know how to do. I have to listen to someone else do a bad New York accent, and then I can then copy that accent. But I can't like summon it out of nowhere. I don't know how to sound like I'm from New York.
I'm already.
I love fucking Focus, bro. He was so mad when I was doing it too. He didn't say no much.
I'm already writing roast jokes, so I have a joke for not everyone, but I'm gathering jokes for everyone that would be in the audience.
So Kenny, when is your show? It's after the last show with apologies, or it's after Ian's birthday?
It's after the last show.
Okay, so it's in a week and a half from now.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, Kenny, we're gonna do this thing on the last show. We're gonna do the I don't know if I want to refer to it as the airing of grievances or if I want to refer to it as like the final farewell. We're gonna address everybody. When I say everybody, I mean everybody that's ever been our friend, Kenny. We're gonna talk about all of them. It's gonna take up the entire majority of the show. I don't think we'll have
the
time
CEO,
for
the Rebs, the Sam Hills,
that
Lawsons.
You're not even scratching the surface.
Oh man, it's gonna be quite a show.
And
some of these people that are in the Discord, like Ross and others, will stop by me potentially,
but probably not.
I'm sure we'll talk about producer Jay, right?
Do not be surprised if not a single person that gets mentioned in this final show as like let's talk about all the friends we met along the way. Not a single person is going to show up for the last show. It's just going to be me, you, Ian, and maybe Rex. That's it. There's nobody else is going to show up for this.
Hey, I'm showing up, bro. I'm showing up.
Hey, bro. You know what? That's possible. That might be a good transit.
No Scumbag Vinny, no.
Scumbag Vinny has been hanging out with Bam Margera for 4 days and ignoring my text messages. So that's how my life is doing. You hang out with a guy for 3 months and you try to be his friend. You confide in each other about professional things, and then as soon as he starts hanging out with his famous skateboarder friend, he starts ignoring your text messages. That's how life works.
But isn't Bam Margera like 250 pounds?
He just broke his elbow the other day, the second day out of rehab. So sobriety's going good.
We have 2 shows.
2 shows left. Is that what you mean?
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah. We have Sundays, Ian's birthday, and the last show, the week later. Yeah.
No, Kenny, I thought you did a solid interview. You should try to do more stuff like this and just keep it general and try to interview people. Like, I know you want to interview the guy who's like a Misfits fan or whatever, but like you should interview more random people and then ask them questions like this and see what they have to say. Because I think it's more interesting to hear what someone that doesn't even know what Metallica is talk about it than it is to hear someone who's like a super fan give me like deep cut references, because I'm not a Metallica fan, you know what I mean? So I don't care. But it is funny to hear someone be like, wait, what? I haven't heard of Metallica. Who is Lars Ulrich? Like that's the interview I want to hear the guy that knows nothing about Metallica, and I want Kenny to like giving him the business. Like, how do you not know Metallica?
You gotta dance around him, Kenny.
You are a dancer, Kenny.
I don't do many interviews.
I'm actually sick, bro, because I'm like, I can say one thing for sure, you know? You can say racist or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? White does crack a little all the times. And Kenny is not 45.
Okay, this has been a lot of fun.
I was like, let me see what fucking Nardwar Kenny asked. Like, I'm like, no, bro.
Okay.
Dude,
I want the show,
Kenny.
guys. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. My bad. Thank you for having us,
James,
Kenny.
for stopping by. Thank you, Snake.
See, now
Thank
he's
you,
gonna
Helen.
call you that every time he sees you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you
Thank you,
that.
all people that watch, like Aggro and Cass and the people.
Hey, you
Charles,
go
my
in the Discord
therapist.
after this.
What?
Go in the Discord after this, Kenny.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for
All
holding
right,
the show down, Kenny. Everyone
Thanks for
subscribe to
interviewing me,
Long Brain
Kenny,
TV.
fucking you young motherfucker.
All right, and follow the I am less than 100 away from Twitter tickets. Getting monetized on Twitter, so everybody follow the Twitter KCTVZ. That's the at KCTVZ. Follow that on Twitter. Those that like Twitter. Those that don't
follow Kenny, you bastards. He's fucking a young man, but an old man. Don't even fucking listen to his bullshit. He's not 40, he's 26.
All right. Old is not 45 anyways. 60 is old. 15 years away.
He's 25 anyways. Don't listen to his bullshit.
No, you. Thanks for stopping by. All right. And that was fun. Sorry, J. King. I know you get off in 10 minutes. I didn't have another 30 minutes for this. Next time, I go live at 10 p.m. 10 on Saturday. So that would be still 10 p.m. Saturday, 7 p.m. West Coast, 9 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Mountain. So see you at all those different times, which is the same time. Okay, whoever know you is. Okay. That's 2 shows left for With Apologies. And then I'll be watching a lot of Mind Scepter. And, I'll be finding who else, I guess, and watching Reddit, getting more into Reddit so I know who gets canceled. Because pretty soon it's going to be on me. With Apologies won't be around. Like, Hipster is going to catch up on who's been canceled. Now, that's part of Ian's job. And I'll be the news guy that includes With Apologies stuff. So I'll have to at least pay attention to Reddit during the week. Yeah, that's right. And then I'll know of it. Of course, I know who got canceled this week. I was watching the Mindset Reddit and a couple other Reddits, and I found out, yeah, that's right. This person got canceled this week. Then they make apologies, just like a little pussy punk. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, I'll talk about it right now. Nobody has to come up here. See Helen is backstage. We'll talk about. Then I'll go. But there's a puppet show afterwards. Yeah, that's right. Of course, I have Metallica news. There's so many Metallica issues out there right now. I see when I check Twitter and all that and other things like Livewire and fucking that they may be getting their own permit or temporary just once a month news segment. So look forward to that on Saturday. This Saturday, it'll be the Metallica news. I don't know if it will be a weekly thing like Bam Margera news, but it might be. We'll see. All right. Peace, everybody. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Tecmo, for donating the $15. All right, you got 2 shout outs, and you at least get another shout out in the next news show in any space I do to promote that show and in between. I might do space tomorrow. Who the hell knows? Comes down to timing if I'm up early. All right. Peace. Or if I have a co-host for nighttime. All right. Peace.